Okay, we are back with the singer 2026. Let's see. John Legend. I know who he is. That's a big one to live up to for Vinida Weng. Imagine. Is that going to be the Beatles? Imagine? Never thought I'd be judging John Legend. He's not lifting up the pedal when he's changing the chords.
It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people.
It's got such a soulful sound. Lots of sustain, and he doesn't stop in between his words.
Imagine there's no country.
His consonants are very small.
It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
It's a very easy song. He probably only played this once before getting up on stage. But that's what makes it such a great song. Simple.
Imagine no possession.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not pronunciating so much, and that's just his style. He's not saying, imagine no possessions. He's saying, imagine no possessions. It's almost just like going, and he's just touching his consonants, just barely touching them.
I wonder if you can. No need for greed.
I'm starting to think this is an advertisement. I keep seeing that lady with that phone there.
Or hunger. The brotherhood of man.
That was a nice change from the original.
Imagine all the people.
Yeah, big, thick tone.
Sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us.
Very standard rendition of this song.
And the world will be as one.
There you go. Okay, like I said, it's a very standard rendition of the song. It was not a difficult thing for him to do. There was nothing special about the arrangement. The only thing that stood out to me was John Legend. I mean, it's his voice. He was just doing his thing. I'm wondering if the audience knows much about him, or if they're seeing him for the first time and getting a taste for his style. So, how do I grade that, you know? I'm gonna give him an 8. A reminder, I'm not judging just on singing. I'm not judging just on songwriting or performance or the production or the arrangement. I'm rating these songs on how much I enjoy them, and any factor could come into play. So I realize it's a singing competition, but that's not the way that I'm judging it. I'm not just judging it by how well they sing, because to me that would be too boring and things might get monotonous after a while. So we'll give John Legend an 8. Now Vinida Weng. Jazzy intro. Long fingernails.
Hello, bad boy.
Hi.
你说的是我不想走，你说的是我不想走，你说的是我不放手。我不会问你为什么，你不用教我怎么做，我要抹上鲜艳的口红。原来你是这种 bad boy， 难道我曾经默默纵容，那都是你犯的错。Bad boy, bad boy， 你的坏让我不明白。Bad boy, bad boy， 我必须要离开，你是 bad boy。Bad boy， 你的坏让我太无奈。Bad boy， bad boy， 让我对你说拜拜。Bad bad boy，trick or treat baby。He said my head burning for the sun. He said I cross his mind when it comes around. I've been stuck in bed but would steadily. Don't want to hurt you, yeah, falling. 你心里的企图是自私的戏路，可能有些浪漫还上万路。I'm a Southside girl， 晚上 Southside 乐气球我给你善意，也买不离本意，你遍体鳞伤，不的爱。
So her personality is really shining through. She's got the raspy parts, and she's got a big voice, and she's got that smile and that twinkle in her eyes. I mean, that's doing it for me. Really like her personality and her presence on the stage. Let's not forget that behind each and every one of these performances or artists, there's a team of people. Someone who works with the band and the orchestra, right? And then there's the light show. Lots of people making decisions on each of these performances, right? So we can't give all the credit to the artist that's on the stage. That's why I'm saying I can't just judge it for each person who's singing.
I keep moving, you're a freaky boy, you keep on losing. 如果你不懂爱的偏见，你怎么配得上我在的世界
Woo!
你的坏让我不明白 Bad boy, bad boy， 我必须要离开你是你的坏让我太无奈 Bad boy, bad boy， 让我对你说拜拜 I say what I wanna say， I do what I wanna do， 我不存在你说的那种规则，我的出现就是建立一种规则，规则 number one 我是我的唯一，规则 number two 知道怎么回击，规则 number three 让你无情挑剔，不会计较得失，所以得意He's not my lover， 我不用选择 He's not my lover， 该怎么逃脱 He's not my lover， 我不用选择 He's not my lover。
So she is going a little bit sharp. It's not the first time in this song, but you can see that she's holding her in-ear. Maybe she's having some monitoring problems.
该怎么逃脱？难道我曾经默默纵容，那都是你犯的错。
Does she have blue eyes, or are those contacts? There, she's on point here. Oh yeah. This is the end here. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Cool. As a whole, I did enjoy that more than John Legend's performance. Is she as good of a singer or as experienced as him? No. But I'm going to give that an 8.5 because, you know, I just really enjoyed it. I really like the fusion of genres there. So I would call that electro swing disco. You had like the old style trumpet, which kind of gave it that lounge style. And then you have the dance. Chi Yu. La la. Oh, sorry, it was a little girl. I was mocking it because it sounded like a little girl, but it was a little girl. And now she's singing soft, right? Do you hear that? The inconsistency. You hear the difference between la la to la la, which is what she changed to, right? Very cute. It's a Yamaha classical electric. See, there's no body there. You can see right through the guitar. I really want to know her history with the general public in China. Like, they seem to really respect her, and why is she getting so far in this show when all she's doing is this traditional genre, whereas everyone else is doing like upbeat pop music? You see how the camera's keeping her head right in the middle of the circle. The song kind of reminds me of dun 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 dun. Ooh. Very pretty progression there. I think I have too much energy for this right now. So cute. Like Betty Lou. Beautiful. Oh, she should have ended the song there. I guess the spotlight is on Chiyu. Okay. So I respect her as an artist and for what she does, and you know what, like I said, I feel like she has a history and a relationship with China. But you know, for me, she's also very sharp. I've done enough pitch editing to know that some of those notes were in between two different notes. They were so sharp that they were almost closer to the next note up. Yeah, it was a little boring for me. So in this competition, boring is not a good thing. So I'm gonna give that a 6.5. Let's move on. We have Azora Chin. On CD. Because everyone listens to CDs. It's a very ethereal background synth sound. It's a nice mix. I think there's a reverse effect on the reverb, which means the sound that echoes after his voice is reversed, so it actually grows for maybe a second after he stops singing. It fills all that empty space. Oh, that's cool. He's creating tension with those notes. Now, this chord progression we've heard a million times. I could sing many different melodies to this. Do you hear that little piano thing in the background? It's got a detuning effect on it. So like an old like tape machine, it's actually going up and down in pitch.
两个人说分手以后，时间变得慢慢的。
There's a lot of focus on his voice because there's so much space. No room for error.
终于可以很快乐，我猜我好了，我可以。
Now, is there going to be more to this production? Because now is the time it's going to kick up.
2年后的你听说落魄了。
So we have some more strings.
2年后的我是否幸福了
Bass.
可能爱停在风中，但3月过去了，别人都
It's a really nice song.
我不懂。
Yeah. Sometimes you don't need lyrics for a catchy melody. Now he's changing the tone. Listen to that. That's awesome.
我们用心交换爱情而寂寞，我们一起因为爱情辛苦着。
So much control.
人的那时候，既3月过去了，总有一个会记得。
This would be nice to sing harmonies too as well. It's so pretty.
3年过去了好几周，忽然觉得没什么。
He's completely captivated the audience. Do you notice that? I want to compare Azora Chin to John Legend because those so far were the 2 best vocal performances that we've heard. And John Legend, I said, he's so comfortable. He's got his own style and he has that beautiful soul vibrato and that nice, deep, rich tone. But he didn't put as much effort into the performance as Azora did. And Azora had way more dynamics and he changed his tone more. And to me, it was a lot more interesting. I'm not saying John Legend couldn't sing as good as Azora Chin in terms of technique, but to me, Azora did a better job than John Legend. I'm gonna give him a 9. Okay, Neo, Hope, Who, Neo, the one. Straight rock. Those are octaves on the guitar.
这世界从来没有如果，在后悔之前，让梦动成熟。这世界从来都在改变。
I have to say something about a lot of these songs, they have to build, right? So they start soft and usually on a verse. And that typically means that the notes the range that they're singing in are the lowest that they will be in the whole song. But the thing is, when those lights come on and they're about to start their only performance of the week, their only one song of the week, their adrenaline is going, their heart is pumping, and all of a sudden they have to sing calmly. It's very counterintuitive for a singer. So you have to overcome that excitement and try to relax, you know, and that comes with experience. He's pretty frozen there. I mean, the music just kicked up. He's wearing this leather jacket, and he's just standing holding the mic, and his eyes are fixed on, I don't know, is he reading lyrics? Does he have a teleprompter there? What's going on here? I mean, I don't want to pick on this too much because I do the same thing. You can tell he's looking at maybe the lyrics and then the camera, and he's kind of switching back and forth. He's in his head. He's thinking. Maybe he's overthinking. Which is totally fine in the recording studio setting when there's no cameras on you. You know, you can concentrate as much as you can. You can close your eyes. You can be in your pajamas. You can lay down. But he's supposed to be performing right now, and it just looks like he's concentrating so much.
这世界从来没有如果，在后悔之前，让梦中成熟。这世界从来都在改变，在明亮之前，跟黑暗蔓延。
But I'll tell you one thing I won't be resetting is this song. He sounds like he's been over singing. So maybe he's been doing too many warm-ups or just singing too much throughout the week to prepare for this, which isn't necessarily his fault if he's got to go to rehearsals every night. But he's lost some of the sharpness out of his tone, some of the clarity. You can hear it kind of sounds a little soft. The song itself was predictable for me. I just wasn't into it very much. So I'm going to give that a 7. Okay, Leah, Wildflower. That's nice. You have stereo acoustic guitars. Birds chirping.
山上的野花为谁开，又为谁败？静静的等待，是否能有人在这？
So a lot of pop music is in 4/4 time. This one is in 6/8 or 3/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
我就像那花一样，在等它到来。拍拍我的肩，我就会听你的安排。摇摇摆摆的花呀，它也需要你的抚慰。
Don't you love that live choir?
别让它在等待中老去枯萎。
Do you notice the difference in feeling that you get when there's live instruments, so like that flute and the acoustic guitars and the choir, versus the songs that are very heavy on the electronic instruments, especially the drums? They just don't have that punch. I mean, they've got flavor, and you can do certain things with electronic instruments that you can't do with acoustic ones, but that's what they should be used for, in my opinion, is just some flavor. Just icing on the cake kind of thing. It shouldn't be the main component of the song. You've got this brilliant, huge orchestra and all these instrumentalists. Why not use them, right? And that's what she's doing. Man, that's beautiful. Oh. The string part is just so beautiful. I mean, her job at this point is just to not, is to live up to this production. The music is so good. She just needs to sing the song and just get it done. To go to quiet, intimate singing after a big part like that, she's really has to have a regulated heart rate, and her breathing has to be under control, right? 静静地等待 And she's hitting her notes, even though they're low. Well, like I said, this song was not about her vocal performance. It's such a good song that I think that is why I really liked it, you know? I'm gonna tie that with the Azora Chin. I'm feeling like I'm gonna give out 2 9s today, I guess. Really love the song. I don't wanna sound rude when I say this, but I think a lot of different singers could have performed that song. Because that's what it was about. It was about the lyrics, which I don't know what she's singing about, but I can tell you, from songwriter's perspective, regardless of the lyrics, it was a very well written song. Tiger. That's a cool sound. Is it just a nightstand? Okay, so what vibes does this give you right now? They look like they're a bunch of friends sitting around a living room having a jam. I really like this. Making me feel good. He always has these long pre-choruses. Maybe that was the chorus. Maybe that was the hook. I want to hear some fiddle. This is very Celtic. There it is. I don't know. I know that's a harmonica, but it's bigger than a regular harmonica. I don't know what it's called. Maybe baritone harmonica? No.
Dream my dream. Every day has a dream, has a dream. 总觉得有梦好甜蜜。如果没有你的名字出现在我的过去，那些日学谁来证明？
Got the nice Hammond organ sound. The electric guitar is coming in. The drums are starting to play a pop beat now.
进入正题，至少有个人和我一样傻，愿意被我相信。那一天，那一刻，那个场景，你出现在我生命。未知的未来里，未定几率，让它此刻拥有你。某一天，某一刻，某次呼吸，我们终将再分离。而我的自传里曾经有你，没有遗憾的诗句，诗句里充满感激。
It still never resolves that very last note.
如果我们不曾相遇，我会是在哪里？如果我们从不曾相识，不存在这首歌曲。
Okay. Couple things I want to say. There was too many unfinished progressions and too many chords that were left hanging and didn't resolve to the tonic, which doesn't give you that satisfactory feeling that you would expect from a sing-along. You know, if people are sitting around the campfire, you don't want too much tension in your melody. You want to just kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. You just want it to like flow and not have too many changes, right? So that part threw me off a little bit. I can't really judge his performances anymore. I know what to expect from his singing and his performances. He's Tiger. He's great. He's an awesome performer. So now I'm kind of just going off of what I think of the song and the production and what they're doing on stage. So I'm going to give that a 7.5. Moving on, we have bird. Bird. Bird is the word. Bird. Sorry. I got too much coffee in me this morning. Zombie.
前提是你要先感受到一丝恶意。具体请
There's a couple different instruments playing that, so when he's walking out, it sounds like footsteps. When you're doing sound design for a movie, if you're doing footsteps, usually you have like an area on the floor with different materials, and you can use shoes or whatever. But these guys just have instruments, so what they're doing is they're combining like some kind of a bass drum with some kind of a crunch sound. It's like it almost sounds like a paper bag being crunched, and between the two of them, it simulates the hardness of stepping on the floor and the crunch of whatever comes after, right? And you can tell that there's two separate instruments because they're not the same every time. The kick drum is different every time, and so is the crunch sound. And together, they sound like footsteps. Now that he stopped walking, you can still hear that, and it's becoming part of the song.
建议是你别再玩弄那些小把戏，我的领地需要你，都铜墙铁壁，那谁来负责表现？当猎枪响起，看看谁在回避。 我内心表现很积极，一路都能尾随你。我尽量保持好距离，重心让人看不起。世人太警惕，道听途说里，口碑轮不到乎你。可总是有人来不及证明，就一杯。 怀疑温度太低，感受不到我善意。具体我心脏在哪里？ 上这种陷阱，用我领地讨好你，想你是倾听，展现的褒贬不一。
There's a lot of like building, and then a break. But usually before a break, you get like that satisfactory punch or a hook or a chorus or something. So far, I don't really think we've got that yet. It's a little bit of a weird song, or as I would say, off the beaten path, which can be okay as long as it's catchy for me. And so far, this song isn't very catchy. Because behind the production and the arrangement and what instruments are used and what decisions are made and how it's performed, behind all of that is just a simple song, right? So that's what I'm taking into account. I'm listening to this song in its most basic form without all the fancy guitar solos. And pianos and breaks. Showing some character there. You can hear the harmonics there. It's a higher note over top of the note he's singing. He's playing a lot with that tone, right? He's starting to sing like this, and then he goes like this, and then he goes like, oh! There's so many different tone changes that it's just throwing me off. To me, that's an inconsistency in character, and it's distracting. He's very skilled technically. He's a very, very good singer, but that doesn't make it automatically enjoyable, right? What's more important? So this right here, how he's singing now, that's the closest to his actual tone of his voice. What can I say? I think I said everything I needed to say there. So I'm going to give Bird a 6.5. Okay, John Legend, All of Me. This is an original. That's not fair. He gets to sing 2 times? This is just a bonus.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me. And you give me all of you.
What happens when you're so experienced and so professional is you stop taking chances. And that's what I'm hearing here. He's really good at what he does. I know what to expect. I know what his voice is going to sound like. But there's nothing that's going to surprise me in a good way or a bad way. So there you have it.
Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're like crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give me all of me, I'll give my all to you.
Just taking a swing here, just a guess, but I think the show called John Legend and said, you know, we'll give you so and so much money to come and be on the show and do a song. But he said, that's not enough. And then they came back and said, okay, well then you're going to sing 2 songs for us. He said, okay, fair enough. I'm there anyway.
You're my end,
I may be reaching with
my
that.
beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me.
I mean, it's a very beautiful song.
And you give me all of you. Oh, yeah. Eyes on the table.
But what year did this song come out?
Going hard.
He's an original artist. He's still alive. I want to hear something new. It's too similar to the radio version.
All of me loves all of you. Love you.
Do you notice how
All your
effortless this is for him?
all your perfect imperfections.
He can sing like this for 10 hours straight, I guarantee you. He's using the same amount of breath for every single note, loud and soft, high and low.
You're my end.
It's a very streamlined style of singing.
Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me. And you give me all of you. Oh, I give you all of me. And you give me all of you.
Nice trills. That's him having fun.
Oh,
Yeah. He's just getting warmed up. He's ready to play a concert. I can see it. Okay, am I gonna judge him again? I'm gonna skip. I'm not gonna judge him again. All right. Elliot, Somebody to Love. If it's the song I'm thinking of, it's not an easy one to sing.
Anybody
Queen.
find me
Oh yeah, this guy.
somebody to love?
So he did an Elvis song last week. He's still got that Elvis persona.
Each morning I get up, I die a little. Can't barely stand on my feet. just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me?
I don't think of him as potential to be a pop star, not because of anything he's doing wrong, but just I think he would be a very successful musical theater performer. Of any level, like the top most musical theater performer there is. This is gonna be his career for the rest of his life. I guarantee it. He's not gonna be a big star. He's not gonna be touring concert halls for the rest of his life, but he's gonna have a career in music for the rest of his life.
Every day of my life, I work till I ache in my bones. At the end, I take home my heart and pray all on my own. I go down on my knees and I start to pray till the tears run down from my eyes. Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love?
So he's mixing a bunch of personas that already have been famous and successful. So he's giving people what he knows already likes, right? But like I said last week, who is he as an artist, as an original artist? That's what I want to know. He's an amazing singer, incredible singer.
Just keep losing my beat. I'm alright. He's alright. I ain't gonna face no defeat. Just gotta get out of this prison cell. Someday I'm gonna be free, Lord. I wanna see every single pair of hands clapping in the theater right now. Come on.
Half of everyone's going.
Somebody to love
And the other half's.
me. Somebody to love me. Somebody to love me.
Oh, okay.
Somebody to love.
The claps. You can hear them. They're sampled claps in my ears. I don't hear the audience claps because they're on a completely different beat.
Anybody find me somebody to love, to love.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I could say this about a few performers tonight, but nobody has sung better than him tonight. You know, you can compare him with John Legend and what was it? Azora Chin. That's like top-notch singing. I mean, you can't beat that. I'm gonna give him an 8.5. I think we're gonna have some ties here at the end of the session. Okay, we got another one. Performance 11. Sarah.
你总是紧紧的期待，你总是面容不改，你总是相信会有一朵花开。
I'm interested.
你总是让人不安。
Those gloves are a little too big for her.
你总是有你的神态，哦，你总是自成一派。
See, there's nothing too crazy about what she's singing. She's singing the same melody over a very normal chord progression, but with the instruments and the look and, you know, the groove, the funky groove that I'm hearing, this I'm enjoying more than someone who's like singing crazily well, but it's too confusing and it's too much to process. I just want to enjoy this.
你从来没什么迷人的身材，却有个不变的姿态。来，保持你现在，无视它存在，你别去炫耀你的光彩。哦，对，重视你的心，这样我爱。那些不明。
This guy's had his work cut out for him tonight. So musically, what they've done with this song is they're making it sound very 80s, 1980s. If you took this exact same song and modernized it, what would it sound like? Maybe you would have some more punch. There's a lot of space in here, and sometimes that can be good. But let's see where it goes. I'll give it a chance.
依然的热情澎湃，如果面对现在，我们依然敢表态。少年，你和伙伴一起走过时间海，
It's all unison. They're all singing the same note. I think the problem for me is there's no counter melody. I mean, there's a little bit of harmonies in there, but the production is so open for her vocals that I want to hear something else. Usually, so take the Tiger song for example. There's a violin kind of playing when he's not singing. The flute was playing in a few other ones too, right? And I'm just missing that mid-range because you have the drums, the kick and the snare drum are here. You've got the synth and all the background instruments are just so backgroundy and they're so atmospheric that there's nothing really in the middle main beefy part of the mix other than her voice. So I'm hearing her voice and then there's all this space around it, right? I want to hear that mix being a little bit more involved. So that note she's singing right there, I would say that's maybe not even 2/3 of how high she's able to sing. And she's just been, I think this song is in the wrong key for her. Because that note right there, she should be, you know, feeling more comfortable singing it. I would, as a producer, I would pitch this up maybe a whole tone or even 2 whole tones for her. I appreciate the effort, Sarah, but to me, it was one of the less enjoyable songs of the evening. So I'm going to give that a 6.5 along with Bird and Chi Yu. So what do I have for my top 3, guys? I have, for 9s, I have Leah and Azora. And then I have Vinida Weng, 8.5, and Elliot, 8.5. John Legend is in there too. So there you go. Those are my favorite performances of the evening. Have a good one. Have a good week. Stay safe out there and see you next week.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you're kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on with your beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, and I'll be feeling alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love all your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, give my all to you. You're my wind, my beginning. Even